Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 20 Core. Italy, turn 13.7. It's July of 42. So let's get into the Italian turn. We finished with 14 IPP. We got convoy for 1, so we have 13 left. We're going to buy 3 infantry for 9, a militia for 2, that's 11, and then we're going to upgrade 2 infantry to motorized for 2. That's our full 13. Our 1 tech roll, we're gonna try for heavy armor. It's not on the board, and it's 8 or higher. So who knows? Maybe if the game goes long enough, we get lucky. We can get heavy armor. 10. There you go. So we do go to stage 1 for heavy armor for the Italians. Okay. So how about attacks? We have 3 total. A couple are convoy rating. I hate just sitting back and doing nothing, so. Plus, Pete's got all these French units, so he's just going to come and use the French as cannon fodder, I think, to whittle down my forces in Sudan. So, what the heck? Let's go out fighting. So, we're going to go into Nubia. Pete's got an infantry. We're going to take our 6 infantry from Sudan and our 2 artillery from Sudan. So, we'll have 2 first strikes. We are in desert, so the artillery will be 2s. And then our 6 infantry, 4 of them will be 1s, and the other 2 will be 2s because they'll get boosted by the artillery. So that's battle 1. Battle 2, convoy rating. We got a fleet sub here in A39. It's going to come up 1, 2, 3. Convoy the Americans off of New York. It's not every game you see an Italian fleet sub off the coast of New York, so that's kind of cool. We can do a maximum of 3 damage there. And then our seaplane is going to come out of Aquitaine, 1, 2, and attempt to convoy the British there in A28. So those are our 3 battles. Okay, so let's go ahead. How about convoy rating? We'll do green for Italy, and then we'll use the U.S. die for both the British and the U.S. Okay, it's a bluish-red die. Okay, first a fleet sub off of New York at a +2, 4 to 1. So I believe that line takes a maximum of 3 damage, so we should have done 3 damage to the U.S. And then against the British with the seaplane, nothing, because Pete has all kinds of modifiers, so we should... Nothing there. So we took 3 off of the U.S., I believe, and nothing off of the British. We're just going to fly back to Aquitaine, get him out of the way. Okay, our last battle. So we're going into Nubia. So we do have, again, 2 first strike artillery, but they're reduced because of the desert. So we just have 2 2s. So let's see if we can kill them off here. First strike. 12 and a 10 definitely does not. Okay, so then we have 6 infantry, 2 of which are boosted by the artillery. So here's 2 2s. Nothing. And then we have 4 1s for the remaining infantry. Oh, there you go. We got there's all the low numbers I need now, right? Okay, so we got a 1, so we got our 1 hit. His infantry at a 4. A 5 just misses. Okay, so we take Nubia back. So that's worth $1. So, and that is the end of combat. So let's go ahead. Italy goes up $1 to 10. Definitely critical situation for the Italians. And we knock the British down 1 to 29. Okay, so how about non-combat? We got a tactical bomber here in Sudan with a movement of 5 because we do have long-range aircraft. It's going to go 1 Western Egypt, 2, 3, 4, 5, and land in southern Ukraine. Okay, the last time Rich told me I could have flown through the Turkish Strait, so we should be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have nothing else in Africa. How about here in Italy? So we're going to have 2 of our 3 fighters in northern Italy fly over to the eastern front. So leave 1 of those behind. We're at an air base and with long-range aircraft. Got plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to land in southern Ukraine. We got these 4 infantry in Bessarabia are going to move up to southern Ukraine. I think That might be it. Do we want to do anything with Tobruk? Well, we don't want to get surrounded in Tobruk, I don't think. So, screw it. Let's leave 1 infantry in Tobruk at the fort, and then we'll move the other 4 guys here into Cyrenaica. So, that should be it for Italy. Okay, so unit placement. We got our 2 infantry upgrades to motorized, and those are going to be 2 of the 4 infantry that moved over to southern Ukraine. So put down, I'm going to have to clean this up, put down 2 motorized and take off 2 of these infantry. Okay. And then everything else goes down in northern Italy. So we've got a militia, and we got 3 more infantry. So that should be everything. Okay, how about income and then unit disposition? Well, we spent everything and we're sitting at 10. So that is what we'll have next turn. Okay, so how about unit disposition? We got a fleet sub over an A-25. Here in Africa, we have a militia in the Sudan. Nubia has 2 artillery and 6 infantry. Tobruk has the fort and an infantry. Cyrenaica has a motorized and 4 infantry. Everything else stayed the same there. How about in northern Italy? We have a fighter, a militia, and we're up to 7 infantry. And then in southern Ukraine, the Italians have, I'm not going to bother doing the German disposition, just Italy has a tactical bomber, 3 fighters, 2 infantry, and 2 motorized infantry. And that should be it for Italy here on turn 13.7. Turn it over to Hambone and the US KMT.